Let me walk you through this day real quick. Just a day in the life. Woo. Let go.
My name is my name.
Bracy Media.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Rolling Stone Podcast. I got a special guest with me today. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. You know what I mean? It's my man, it's my bro. Known him for a long time. We got into some shit together. We're not going to school in this joint, but he know what's up. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What up, though? What's up with y'all? My name Rock. Instagram handle is Rock_96. Man, there's too much going on. I mean, I don't really do too much. I mean, I do a little carpentry, I do a little construction work. Yeah, I mean, that's the vibe I be on. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I just keep falling back. Yeah, I mean, chilling with the guys like this. And yeah.
So, where you from? Where you from in Philly?
Well, you know, I'm from West and everything, but you know how it go, bro, yeah, I mean, in Philly, yeah, I mean, a lot of niggas, yeah, I mean, they might, yeah, I mean, move around a little bit, so I jumped off the porch in West, but, yeah, I mean, I wound up moving to North and everything, yeah, I mean, so, but, yeah, it's on that too.
For people that don't know, like, I've built with a lot of people that's not from Philly, and a lot of the time that when I encounter these people, and you start talking about Philly, it's like North Philly is the only place they know.
Right.
So it's like, when I tell them, like, yo, you know, it's other places of Philly, like, you know, it's geographical than the motherfucker. Right. You know, we got North, West, and South. There's no East. You know, East Philly, like the Northeast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when everybody I met that's outside of Philly, that say they from Philly, is always from North. It's like, bro, is North Philly the most popular place in Philly?
I feel like if you ask me, bro, everybody gravitates towards North Philly. You know what I mean? Because it's talked about a lot and everything like that. You know, like people can we name drop on this now?
I mean, go ahead.
I mean, people like Gilly, Wallow, yeah, I mean, Kevin Hart and shit like that. Like we got big time people that came out of Philadelphia. Yeah, I mean, let alone North Philadelphia. Yeah, I mean, so it's on the tip of yeah, I mean, like a lot of people fuck with North. But if you ask me, North ain't the most popular part. It's
not. But it is though.
It is. It's like yeah, but it's like no. You feel me? Like it's on that tip. But yeah, I mean, I don't think North got it. I don't think North the most popular part. But everybody else, yeah, I mean, gonna say it is. But I'm biased and I'm from West. So you feel me? It's just the West side, the best side.
You think West the best?
I think West side the best side.
So I'm gonna just elaborate on my upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in Germantown.
Right.
I was born in South Philly at Methodist Hospital.
Right.
At the time, in the 80s, it was a military hospital too. Mm-hmm. So, you know, my dad was in the military, so my mom went to that hospital because I guess my dad insurance there. So I was born in South Philly. I was raised in Germantown. What a lot of people don't know is Germantown is not North Philly.
It's not.
It's a part of it. It's not together. So it's like, it's not peanut butter and jelly. It's more like a side. Like you got your North Philly being your chicken, and then Germantown be like the rice or the string beans or the corn or some shit. But Germantown is its own entity. Right. Like Germantown people are not like North Philly people.
Right. No, you definitely right about that. Like Germantown got their own type of vibe. You feel what I'm saying? Like North got their own type of vibe. Like every part of Philly got their own type of vibe. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like yeah, I mean, like I said, North probably yeah, I mean, the most popular part that they say, but North really yeah, I mean, they really grimy a little bit. Yeah, I mean, a little rough and everything like that. Right. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's why motherfuckers like them, yeah, I mean, but I feel like, yeah, I mean, Germantown, they more so like, they cool, they laid back, they more so get money niggas and everything like that, yeah, I mean, but, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, bro.
It's like, I think like, okay, I grew up in Brickyard. I lived in Germantown my whole life. From Germantown. My mom, she moved, when I was a young boy, she had moved to a section called Albany, which is still not North Philly. See, Alany is considered a part of the Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not the Northeast though, because Alany is really close to North Philly. It's probably like 5-10 minutes away. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So it's like, when it comes to Philly, for people that don't know, it's like it's different parts, it's different sections, and different shit go on. You might meet a nigga that's from Philly, that's from South Philly, but because he's outside of Philly, he seems like every other Philly nigga. But when you in Philly, you can tell the difference between South Philly, North Philly, and West Philly. But to everybody else, we're all the same. We all talk the same. But to us, we don't. Like a South Philly nigga talk different than a North Philly nigga.
You definitely right about that.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like every part of Philly got their own little dialect and everything. Like, yeah,
But we all do sound the same though. Cadence the same. But just how we talk is different.
yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if for those of y'all who that don't know about Philadelphia, that's basically how it is. To everybody outside of Philly, to y'all, we all the same from Philly. But to people inside of Philly, we different because we from different parts and we speak differently depending on where you at. And some parts you really can't go to. Like if you don't know nobody in certain parts of Philly, don't go there.
Nah, real shit. Like, bro, like, it's crazy, right? Because you remember, like, before, like, back in the day, like, you could go to, like, different parts of Philly, you know what I mean? Like, you can go to different parts of Philly and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, and you'd be alright, you'd be cool. But nowadays, it's like, it ain't no part that's really safe.
Nah.
Like, it ain't really no part that's really safe. Like, keep it being, like, I saw a post the other day, bro, on the gram, where the boy was like, yeah, like, he said the same shit I just said, like, it used to be like that back in the day, where it's like, all right, it's a couple neighborhoods, but it's like, all right, you don't really want to go there, but, you know, you might have folks there and shit like that. It's like, all right, I'm cool, I could look over there and everything like that. But now, it's like, motherfucker, like, if you don't know motherfuckers over there, like, if you don't know motherfuckers over there, period, you don't really want to go over there. Like, it's too much shit going on in Philly at this point right there.
Too much shit.
And this shit going on in West, this shit going on in North, South, Northeast, Southwest, every part of Philadelphia is going down, like, I mean, it's a bad vibe to be in, but, you know, being as though we from Philly, bro,
Yeah.
I feel as though, like, we used to it.
I feel like
We
I
know how
came
to
up.
dip during the day. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
you know where to go, when not to go, what to look for.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get real. It's not always easy because sometimes you're not the most on point person can get close to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So there's never a such thing as a nigga is 100% on point because you can never be that. Like you don't know what is on the mind or on the mood of another person. But just for me per se, when I was growing up, I didn't grow up in a time where people was getting shot every day. Right. I grew up in a time where if you had to fight niggas. You know what I'm saying? So like a nigga come to your block, you got a problem with a nigga, he'll come to your block like 10, probably 15, maybe 5 deep. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta go out there and fight that nigga. Right? And it is start becoming a thing where you beat a nigga up and you gotta worry about the nigga come killing you till like probably late 2000. Right? Because I graduated in 06. That's telling my age. I graduated in 06. You know what I'm saying? So from it didn't really start being like, oh, I'm gonna kill you after I fight you to like 2008, 9, and 10.
Yeah, around that time. But even though around that time, though, like it started getting like that, it wasn't as bad as it is today.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You lived longer.
Listen, like today, if you can't even really rumble a nigga, and yeah, I mean, if he that. Niggas gonna try to come up and shoot you after you're all fighting and everything like that. Like, it's just normal these days.
That same night.
And it's corny, like, it's really corny. Like.
And then it's crazy because like, back in the day we had Philly rappers like Beanie Siegel, you know, Shay probably Beanie Gilly and all of them, like major figures, shit like that, right? Yeah. But them niggas talking about the same shit these young niggas talking about, but then it's like, we loved it so much, we wouldn't do it. We just like hearing them talk about like, oh yeah, we buy this nigga and we roll down this block and we get money like this. Even if you wasn't doing it, it influenced you because like even if you wasn't doing that particular thing, whatever you was doing, that music influenced whatever you was doing. Whether you was a sneaker salesman, whether you went door to door, you trying to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Right. Nowadays, these little niggas that get on the TV and be like, yeah, I just killed shit man 5 days ago around the corner on 34th Street. Like, bro, what?
These niggas, cause these little niggas is federal, like, that's the whole thing now, like, they don't care, like, bro, listen, bro, They gonna rob you and then put it in a song.
Bro,
And it's just like that.
the nigga J. Cole said, I grew up with killers. I ain't know they was killers. We was just together, man, playing Sega Man, Mega Man on Sega Man. So me personally, that line kind of like reflected to me a little bit because I grew up around killers. I ain't know these niggas were killers.
Right.
Nobody knew that these was the niggas killing. Because if you was killing and somebody found out you went to jail, nobody wanted to go to jail. So like, I'm a kill, but anybody won't know. Now these niggas is like, yeah, I'm the biggest killer in Philly. Nigga, you about to be the biggest killer that can't kill in jail.
No bullshit. That's the thing though. Like, what the young niggas don't know, and I mean, this to all the YNs out there, what they don't know is, you gotta check them guns when you doing that stuff.
Yeah.
That shit over. It ain't no, yeah, I mean, you grabbing the pistol when you locked up. That shit is done for. You gotta really know how to rumble. You gotta really know how to defend yourself.
For real.
Like, for real, there's a lot of shit going on in there, and that's a place that you just don't want to be. Just point blank period.
I just want to give a special shout out real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but these drinks are provided by Kiara. She called them Wild Thornberry. She put me on. These ones are actually pretty good though. It's mixed with Teller's Pork, Simply, what's that, lemonade, blueberry lemonade, and then you got Grey Goose, with, you know, lemon and lime. It's actually kind of good though, you know. The weed is provided from the weed man. We ain't gonna say his name. You know, he's just out here doing his thing. Everybody getting money, you know. But I just want to talk. I just wanted to talk to the youth a little bit. Like, yo, y'all little niggas got like get some money. It's niggas that's booked right now before they even having kids. Like your legacy cut because of jail.
No, that's real shit, but
Like y'all niggas. I'm not gonna say I'm not getting no pussy because I don't know. But it's like, damn, I can't imagine being 18 years old getting life. Like I'm never getting pussy again. Not that it's about that, but then you ain't get no money. Everybody moving on, niggas coming up and coming down. The world changed, and everything stayed the same for you because you in jail. You see what I'm saying? Like I've been in jail before. That shit was boring. Like I'm gonna put niggas big to what's like what the real is. Shit be happening in jail because there's two different things. You got your jail, and you got prison, and then you got federal prison. It's totally different shit. But in jail, like you know, county, that shit is like the jungle. It's the worst place you could be because that's where everybody is coming to. So it's like, damn, you see, niggas is waiting to get sentenced, niggas are waiting to get their little 11 and a half to 23s, niggas might go upstate, some niggas might go to the county and go fed, and I'm saying it all depends. But the county is the worst place you could be because that's where everybody go first. Everybody coming out the street mad as shit. Niggas don't really want to be booked. Everything you used to do, you stop doing. It's just a thing where it's not really part of the plan. Like, I can't be booked at 18 looking at 25 years. That little shorty that she wanted to fuck this summer, she out here doing her thing. But niggas is out here getting money that could do something for her. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be the nigga booked and you got a girl, some nigga gonna be doing something for you can't do. Unless you go to jail, one of them kingpin niggas, and you could provide from the inside while you in there, but still.
and a lot of niggas not that. I'm sorry to cut you
You know,
off.
I agree. I'm really
But a lot of niggas is not that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas is not the kingpin type of niggas that they really like portraying to be and shit like that. So when you go in there, like you said, like you gonna be in there and niggas be fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, niggas gonna be in that bitch. She ain't gonna wait.
Nah.
I'm telling you, not no 20 fucking years, not no 10 fucking years. They not holding it down like it
In 10 days, that coochie gonna be hot, ready to go.
It's over.
And you got 20 years.
It's over.
So just think, for 20 years, every 10 days, your bitch get cracked. It ain't by you.
Reality, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know you got a little legal situation going on. You know what I mean? I know how your shit go or whatever. Right? You know, so it's like, damn, I know you're gonna be doing your little shit or whatever. Just keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? But the shit, it don't get easier as you go. You know what I mean? You do 2 days in prison. The first day and your last day. Just focus on whatever your last day is and keep it moving. You going into politics, you know what I'm saying, and shit in that joint. I never been in that type of prison. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know how jail work. But then, you know, if you going to a place where 8 months is a year,
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this R12 is J8.
Yeah.
So it's gonna flop, but it's just like it's still got to do it.
I mean, we could touch on it, you know what I mean, without being too federal or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on the tip, yeah, I mean, niggas caught a case and everything, yeah, I mean, and basically, yeah, I mean, the results of it was me going to prison and everything for 24 months in the feds, and then, you know, having to walk for 3 years, you know, supervisor and some of the other cases, you know, now, fortunately for me right now, I'm on bail and everything, so I don't gotta turn myself in for like another year, 45 days or something. However, yeah, I mean, the sad reality of it is, I know I'm gonna have to go through this time. And the good thing about the feds is, like you said, it's different. Like, they got different and shit like that, you know what I mean? And first of all, I'm blessed this alone to be getting what I'm getting because with my circumstances, that shit could have went like totally left for niggas and I could have been looking at like way more, you know what I mean? The judge didn't sustain some of those objections, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like that, the sad reality, like I said, is I know I gotta face this time and I'm gonna face it head on. Like, my whole thing is I just wanna go in there and just read, educate myself, you know what I mean? Whether it comes to my religion or whether it just comes to, you know what I mean, regular shit, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanna be more educated, more in tune with my religion. And I just wanna be more relaxed and more calm, you know what I mean, than what I am out here because I ain't gonna grow up like jail bad. And not to say that, yeah, I mean, like, where we come from is worse. However, yeah, I mean, you ain't gotta worry about a lot of shit, yeah, I mean, in jail, and you just keep your head out the fucking way.
And mind your
Fucking business. But in Philly, you could be minding your business and you walk down the street, you fuck around and click.
Some come to you.
Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta look at everything like a humdiddly land. Like, it just is what it is. Like, along the best of planners, and it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. Simple as that.
I mean, I'm gonna touch on this too. Like, me and dog, you know, if anybody from Philly is familiar with Germantown Ave, I go over to 40, I have like a Germantown Ave, 40 hundreds I drive. On my strip of Germantown Ave, it's Muslim. It's no church. So I grew up down the street from Nagoya, so I never been Muslim. So, but I knew about the religion just based upon what I was seeing every day I would go outside. So my grandmom is like 1,000% Christian to the max. So it was just like I was in a household learning about Jesus, but then I would go outside and my friends are telling me about Allah. And it became a thing. Like then my dad and my dad's side of the family is also Muslim. So it was like when I went around them, it was like it wasn't really no Jesus thing. It was like Allah. So then I started noticing like when I would come home, like my grandma knew this prior. You know what I'm saying? So when I would come home, she would like try to put like the Bible on. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like, oh, we're gonna have Bible study. Like she's trying to cleanse me. Then when I got older and started like, you know, finding out about religions on my own and studying on my own type time, it became a thing where I don't really trust none of them. I feel like it became a thing, not even a trust thing. I feel like it became a thing where it was needed to divide. And then I was also told a story a long time ago where we all spoke the same language. We all, you know, we all was in the same court. We all had the same thing going on. And let the devil get in between us. And we all started listening from a different ear. And we separated each other. But then I started thinking like, damn, America is the only country that has all these religions because a lot of religions around the world is Muslim. Like, it's like, damn, you gotta think about it. Every time something happened in America, who they blame? But it's crazy because now there's a war going on where that group of, you know, that religion's not involved. But once that's over and something else happened, matter of fact, I'm lying, that religion was involved. They killed Saddam on camera. We ain't really gonna get political, but basically Muslim, being a Muslim or being Muslim in that religion is basically dominant in other places of the world. Like Christianity is really not one of those dominant things. It's whole countries that's Muslim. So I mean, it's Christian countries, don't get me wrong, but it's like the whole Middle East, top of Africa, most of Africa, not Russia. You know what I'm saying? It's Muslim. What religion are Asians?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world, if I'm not mistaken. I believe either at this point or within the next coming years, it would be more Muslims and Christians and Jewish people are in the religion. However, I feel as though when it comes to the whole thing about religion and everything, with Islam, like how I like to tell people without being like too political, I just like to tell people that if you read a book and it had 3 chapters and you only read 2 chapters and you didn't read the last chapter, did you finish the book? And my whole thing of asking that is because, like you're saying, like Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, they're all intertwined. So what I'm saying is like Jewish people came first, like with the Torah and Moses and everything. And then after that came the prophet Aaron and Isa, which, Jesus, he came with it. And then after that, prophet Solomon or something. And he came with the Quran. So I just believe it's on a simple word. Like, they all learn with each other, and like they all come together. And I take some things from the Bible too, like believe it or not, bro, it be true. But some things maybe it's like I just know that it's false. It don't mean they contradict each other.
Yeah. You ever read the 40 Laws of Power?
A little bit of it. Yeah.
In the chapter in 40 Laws of Power called Catch It Fool You Got Made For.
Right.
Play the fool. I use that in everyday life because even though I'm not really a people person, I'm more of an introvert actually. Like if I don't know you, I'm not gonna talk to you. Like for example, if we was in this room with a crowd full of people and I only know Rock, I will only be with him.
No, I'm the same way too.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's places, it's time. It's times that we've been places together and we were together. We might have knew other people there, but because I know that I'm not, they're about to go, be social with people I don't know, I'm only gonna gravitate to the person I do know.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I am with the whole religion thing. It's like I could talk to Muslims or people of Islam, and I could talk to Christians and stuff like that, but I would never would either say, cloud my judgment on what I think.
You know what's crazy to me? A lot of people, right? This Christian or some kind of Christianity, when they turn Muslim, and they say that it actually refers to in the it actually refers in the Bible. And it talks about nothing, which is the holy city and everything. And it's it just be super ironic when I see people like that. Because it's damn, people do have basically people do have understanding of what's going on.
I mean, man, how many years has it been since I know you? Like 5, 6, 19, 2019? Like 18, 19? Like 8?
Yeah, like 19.
19, we in 2026?
Yeah.
That's a long time. Yeah. And in that time frame, we've done shit. Like it's crazy because, with everybody around that I know, like I've been through shit by myself and I've felt every emotion, right? And it came to a time where though I stopped being emotional and started tuning into other people's emotions and reactions. Then I also learned during that time that I can't be on other people's time. Like I gotta be on my time. And it's crazy because I'm really selfish with my time. Because if I really don't want to do something, I'm not gonna do it. Like there's been times where we've been together and you're like, oh, we're gonna go do this. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna make it seem like I am, but I'm not. But then when you ever seen when it comes time to do something, everybody's like, come on, Vine, come on, yo. And I'm like, nah, bro, cool. Bro, you bitching, bro. Like, nah, I'm not. You should have had me when I was ready. You know what I mean? So like when I was ready and amped up, like, yeah, come on, let's go right now. We're like, no, we're gonna wait like an hour. No, I don't know, my mind state gonna be an hour. I might want to smoke and chill.
Can we touch on something, bro?
Go ahead, touch it.
Look, I saw that last episode, right?
Mhm.
And y'all was talking about when you and cousin Yanni was racing and shit like that.
Okay.
You ain't gonna tell them about the time I cooked you on something. We ain't gonna talk about the time.
Who was that? Was I in the Charger too?
We was both in the Charger.
Who was with us?
It was I think I had cousin in my car, and you had y'all.
No.
No,
Y'all never drove in the Charger. I think I might have my daughter with me.
you had somebody else in the car, probably tied to somebody.
Yeah.
And
76. Where was we going? Cause I probably can
I
remember.
was going back up north.
You clicking on 76?
Yeah.
You probably did. Yeah, you had a Charger too. I think your Charger was a little bit better than mine.
And
I ain't gonna lie. Cause you had a couple years after my Jeep, like not a newer model, but like a newer model than mine.
yeah.
And I feel like at the time when you raced me, I needed to get my car fixed. And I think the next time I raced was them on 95 when my car got fixed.
But you was getting caught up though. You was getting caught up.
That always seems to be the thing.
Yeah, you was getting caught up, bro. I was in and out them cuts. Like I had to be somewhere in a hurry.
So for those of you who don't know, there used to be times in our life where we would get in the car and we'll just be regular driving. And it just so happened that we'll pull up to each other at the stoplight and then look, and then you hear the engine rev, and then cause I remember I raced down Parkside one time. You know what I'm saying? Just on that shit, like we used to just do shit like that. Like we used to we did a lot of shit, but the shit that we can tell you, it was kind of decent. We did a lot of shit. We partied a lot. You know, we drank a lot. We did a lot of stuff. We had some money. We had a lot of stuff. We had a lot of stuff going on at one point in our life, and then like that's kind of like what kind of made us like sort of a cohesive unit. Even if we wasn't cohesive with everybody, we was cohesive with somebody.
I'm gonna tell you something. The pandemic years was some of the best years of everybody's lives.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm gonna be honest. In
Some of
reality,
the best and the worst.
I didn't start when everybody was getting money, all that PUA shit. I was still working. Like I didn't know that was going on until I got to work. And they like, yeah, if you're not an essential worker, we can't put you on the schedule. And at the time I was in a hotel. So then I'm like, damn, I need to get some money. But they was paying it though. But it wasn't like they wasn't giving us full-time hours. They got like 20 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? So then later on, everybody getting bread. You popping out, you got all this money and shit. I'm like, what if I'm not down, but I'm not really up either. So I'm like, where the fuck everybody getting this money from? So one day, me and Cleet, we in Uptown. We had to go take this deck apart, take this deck apart and take it to the dump and some shit like that. And then we ended up getting on the phone talking to a lady, and she was telling us about it. She's like, yeah, everybody been getting money since March. No, it's almost August by the time we found out. So boom, so she like, yeah, y'all can do X, Y, and Z, y'all can get X, Y, and Z. So we did it. So by the time August come, everybody, y'all already was up. We just now seeing it.
I didn't even start getting it when everybody first started getting it. Then when I did start getting it, though, like in 2020, 2021, oh man, it was over. It was up from there. It was getting it's crazy for me. I used to get like 5, 6, 7, and then I was getting like a stack every week.
I was getting $850 a week.
I was getting stay every week.
And then we got cars and shit like that. I'm gonna just be honest, like in real time, in the moment, I wish we like all put our money together and like invest in the business.
See, that's the whole thing though, like, because like I said, like, you already know, like, I fuck with the carpentry, you know, like, I feel as though, like, after I do this little step, my whole thing is, I'm trying to come back home, and I'm trying to get my real estate license, and I'm trying to get my contract license.
So
Once I do that, then it's up.
one thing I'm gonna do while you are incarcerated, I'm gonna get your information.
For sure.
I'm gonna give you my information too.
Sure.
So you could send me like mail, and then I could put your mailing information on the podcast, so that people that watch the video can know, can see you mailing and stuff like that.
For sure.
Like sometimes I know because when I was in jail, you need shit like that. Like you need a letter here and there, or I mean, to get on the phone with somebody other than your folks. You know what I'm saying? But then it's a hell of heaven and a hell to both sides, because you can get on the phone with somebody that's not your folks, and they out there turning up.
But tell them no, bro. Tell them why you really need it.
Cause it's like you gotta stay sane. Like you gotta even though you're not outside, you really gotta like keep your mind like clear and focused. Like you don't want to have drama while you're in jail or prison, for that matter. Because it's like if you got a girlfriend and you go to prison, it's like damn, like you don't know, you can be worried about what shorty doing on the outside. And if you got like kids, you'll be like damn, I miss my kids. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of factors. But it's like that mail and those phone calls and that little money on your books here and there and shit, that shit really help you out, like really keep you alive for real. It like really keep you like so as though you still you a little bit.
And another part really ain't speaking about the whole thing, but I was trying to get him to do it. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna be here for you. No. Simple as that. Like a lot of motherfuckers is not gonna be here for you.
That shit not like the street. You ain't getting all that shit niggas be on. Like, yeah, bro, I love you, bro. We about to go bust this joint. You gotta understand that. Realize this. If you go out here and do something and you taking somebody with you, realize that either one or two things gonna happen. Y'all can either die or go to jail. If you end up getting away, move forth past that shit. Cause everybody, you gonna hit a lick, but it's like, damn. That shit ain't like the street. You ain't got all that love. Nobody give you no money. You become a liability. You become something that people look at like, damn, I gotta take $100 out my check. Bro needs socks and shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you become a problem. And if you want to not stay a problem, don't go to jail. But sometimes you find yourself in a situation. Everything ain't always gonna be peaches and cream, especially in the environment that you in. Sometimes you gotta do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes working at McDonald's and Burger King and shit, like not even that, just a regular job ain't enough. You really gotta turn up. You know what I mean? It's some people out there think work 2-3 jobs is like they lit. No, you don't got a life. Your life is dedicated to going to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. Another thing, I just want to shout out again, Kiera. These fucking wild thornberries is crazy. These ones good as shit. I ain't gonna lie. This joint really good. Like it's alcohol, but you really can't taste it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's really good. A little it's like a little slushy. You gotta get it like in slushy form. I feel like even in juice form is pretty good too though. Like it don't gotta be a slushy, it could be, but just a juice. You know what I mean, depending on how you mix it. It's joint's pretty good. I'm gonna throw her a little gram up too. Cause she got them joints kind of good. You might wanna hit her up. But yeah, we're right. What else for y'all party? These joints alright. Mix that joint up together. My shit already gone. That shit good. I ain't gonna lie. It's not like hard liquor. I mean, it's pretty good. But yeah, y'all heard it first about somebody's in jail. Them jail calls are different. You only get a little bit of time. You ain't on the joint all day. You know what I'm saying? So like you got a little bit of time, but you don't got no phone to yourself. Like you got a tablet and all that, but you got your money on that too. But
everything costs when you're in jail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like when you're out on the street and you work. Because guess what? Man? You gotta pay for your own soap. You gotta pay for your own socks. You gotta pay for your own underwear. You gotta pay for your cable. Yeah, you get a cable bill out there. Yeah, you gotta get a cable bill on there too. You gonna watch TV and shit like that. Yeah, it get like that. It really get like that.
Like just, just stay out of jail, y'all. Keep your head up, do some positive shit, you know what I mean? So you don't even be in those circumstances. But for the most part, again, we tend to vibe and smoke on this drum. It's a nice little vibe, ain't really no drama, last time I was here, I had a couple people with me, this time it's me and Rock, we ain't really turning up, but, we just getting on some shit. I'm gonna keep mentioning that we've done a lot of shit in the time frame that we know each other. It's like we did some shit. Like it's crazy because the shit I'm thinking in my head, I can't say, but it's like, damn, you remember when we did that?
Yeah, it's with a young type of situation. It's definitely
it's like I'm gonna be honest. I took a lot of niggas on their first situation. I ain't gonna say a lot of niggas. I take certain niggas on their first situation to do shit because bro will call me and be like, yo, bro, I need you to come do this, but you know what I mean? Then I would tell bro, like, yo, bro wanted to come do this. What we doing? Sometimes niggas be with it, sometimes niggas don't. But just know I'm always with it. Like, you need some help? You need to get out of gym? I got you. Like, we had to go do something. Rest in peace to the Charger.
Rest in peace to the Black Panther.
Piece of that joint. I remember bro pulled up on a block with that joint. I'm like, bro, that shit car outside? He's like, yeah, I got $2 whatever charge. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, I'm not getting a charger.
He was on it. He
Bro,
was on it. I had a 2010 Charger. I called her the Black Panther. That thing is that.
This nigga,
Yeah.
I end up moving to West Philly, my oldest street. This nigga Rock pulled up. And when he pulled up, he usually park in front of me. It's always for some reason the parking spot right in front of the crib. Or he just park in front of the street and I knew a lot. So one day and shit, I'm parking the lot. Charger, black. Got the fucking lights inside nighttime. I don't know what the fuck we was doing. But it was nighttime. I'm sitting out here at the car. This nigga Clee come outside and start talking to Rock and shit. And I'm like, oh, that's Rock right here. So I got a car. I come around the car and they're like, oh, who car are you in? I'm like, it's my John. They got a car like, that's your John? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you got a black charger? I'm like, I got a black charger. They gonna have to break me up. I remember that day.
Yeah, for sure.
I had a little red lights inside. We don't know. You got the red lights on the inside.
I was hating a little bit because y'all gotta understand, like, I was happy for my boy, but I was hating a little bit. It's like, damn, dickhead, why you go grab the same joint as me?
Yeah,
but it's cool though, because we gonna race these puppies and we gonna see which one is the fastest. And you know how that go. He got some. We both got some limits. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I got my limit fixed. I ain't gonna lie.
We ain't gonna fake the fuck. I mean, we both got some limits, but he know his was a little worse than mine. Only thing about mine was I bummed out too much. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had like 4 accidents with that charger. I kept on having to get it fixed. Like,
Now I'm gonna say this. My thumb was a limit, right? But one thing I did when I first got the car, I wasn't happy to have the car, so I didn't even drive it. Then I had went and got a tuner and an oil change. And then the boy that did my tuner and oil change told me the brakes.
he fucked your shit up.
Yeah, so when I was driving, I'm hitting the brake, but the piston from the brake is smashing the rim. So because it was too much force, it just went through the rim, through the tire, through the trunk. Whoa.
That's some crazy ass shit.
I'm driving this shit at me. My tire was, I couldn't even move. It was just skating across the street. I got it told to Goodyear. When I go to Goodyear, they tell me everything. They do a diagnostic. They tell me everything wrong with the car. So at the time, I had to brake. So I'm like, yo, fix everything on that drum. Give me 4 new tires. So they fixed everything. Give me 4 new tires. There was nothing wrong with it. It didn't sound like a dirt bike. None of that shit. It sounded kind of smooth. I was kind of like, damn, my car wasn't making noise. I'm driving. At this time, I was heavy, like motion heavy. I'm coming from Ewing, New Jersey. It's raining. I'm driving down 40. I'm driving down Market Street. I'm at 40. 41st and Market.
You talk about the hoodie, right?
I was coming from New Jersey. I was coming from Union, New Jersey. I was like at Market Street. I banged left on Market, only on 41st. You know, you cross Chestnut, all that right here. So boom, there's a little block in between 41st and Market and Chestnut. It's Ludlow. So I'm driving down, and there's a stop sign on Ludlow going across. I don't have no stop sign. I ain't straight through. Nigga hit the stop sign. Bang right out. Hit my fucking charger. Bang that shit out. You know, this is the crazy part, right? I remember the whole thing. When he hit me, it caught me off guard. Because I wasn't expecting it. So when the airbag hit me, my head hit the headrest. I remember leaning forward. When I looked over, it was this lady in white scrubs. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh, my knee hurt." She's like, "That's the only thing that hurts." So I turned around like on my shoulder. I swear to God, on everything I love, I swear to God, on my daughter, bro. This lady touched my shoulder and my knee. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Bro, when I got out the car, I didn't feel no pain. I looked around for the lady. I'm like, "Where the fuck that lady go?" So the nigga that hit me was like, "What lady?" I'm like, "That lady that just opened my door." He looking at me like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm cool." He like, I'm like, "Where that lady go?" And then it was, he didn't even tell me, he didn't even mention the lady.
She just disappeared.
She just was gone.
She was probably good.
So the nigga, he get in his car, he drive down the street, cause his shit fucked up too. So he drive down the street. When he drive down the street, I go follow him. Like, "You ain't leaving, nigga." So boom, I'm like, "Yo, what's your insurance information?" He give me the insurance information. I'm on the phone with the insurance. I'm like, "Yo, the nigga hit me." Like, he's telling y'all he hit me. He caused an accident. So I ended up, jumping the charges for like 500. Then I ended up getting an insurance check for like 88.
That's fine.
So at the time, the car wasn't, legally mine. So the person that got the check ended up giving me 70. And I knew it was 88. So I'm like, keep this thing.
They got you. It's cool though.
I still got 78, but guess how much I paid for the car?
I don't want you to get you paid like 30.
No, I paid $2,700.
Oh yeah, it was 27. Yeah.
I got 8,800.
It was 30. I was looking at the chart. The first one I think I was going to buy was 35. Where it might wind up costing 35. It would be 35 or 45.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what I drive now, but I ain't banging that shit up.
But then I think this shit out.
I ain't even made my first one though.
He got
my
the
last
machine
one.
out there.
Yeah,
He got the machine out there.
that joint get up.
So if y'all see the machine out there, just know.
So, yeah. So a lot of the time, like I said back in that time, we used to do a lot of shit. It used to be like it's like when you think about it, like man, we did a lot of shit in that time, and then stopped doing shit for a long time. Like I was like at one point in our lifetime, I was really known as the person that was really getting shit done. Like I was really doing shit. And it's crazy because it's not like I was doing it on purpose. It was just like that's the lane that I was in, and I was just driving down the lane. You know what I'm saying? But then I would also be on some like civil shit, like civilian shit too. Like I would drive to the beach. I go sit in the park. But I knew I was in danger. But I just didn't give a fuck. Only thing I didn't want to do, don't shoot me in my head after I get my hair cut. That's hating and that's fucking nothing.
You remember them times we did the marathon there?
I feel like I had to be without on foot. Yeah. See, the shit I don't remember. That's how much shit we did. Oh yeah. See, look. I remember one time. I'm gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. I remember one time, bro had a car. And something had happened with a certain thing, and we had to go do that thing to the car. And it broke and breathed on. Bro, so let me see. I ran that joint one time. Boom! He like, "Hey bro, you did that shit one time." Yeah. What we waiting for? I'm not trying. We down North Philly. This shit already lit. This shit already lit. Says we had to walk up the block. We had to walk up the block on some shit. I'm like, damn. That was, I feel like that was bro first time doing some shit like that. It's another first time too, but I can't mention that.
Rest in peace to the paper. Rest in peace.
That shit was, I remember.
So many adventures.
Oh, that joint down west. Okay, let me tell y'all this story. I ain't gonna say what happened, but I'm gonna tell the principal, not even the principal, like, you know, I'll just show the story. So we driving and shit, we go do, me and bro, we go, go do something. We had to go scope the scene out for something. Bro with us. So I get back in the car, we drive past a certain block, I see a nigga. Now at the time, bro had the charger where he had child locks. So you had to be outside the car, you know how child locks, but you got open from the outside. So at the time, I'm on go. We see bro stop the car. I say, yo bro, stop right here. He stopped. Other bro see I see and say, no, keep going. Whole time I can't get out the car, and then bro put the window lock on and rolled the window. And we drove off. And I'm like, bro, you serious? Now I'm in the back seat. This is to be whoever it was in the passenger seat could have been a worst thing in your life, because I'm in the back seat and you just stopped me from doing what I wanted to do. You in front of me in a car. But that's bro, so I wasn't on that type time with him. But if it was another nigga, we had to go, drop him off at Kelly Drive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Them type of situation.
You know what I mean? Lincoln Driver's son. But I'm like, bro, that really, it didn't affect me, but it was like, dang, that's how much I was already there. Cause I didn't care. It was like, bro, I don't give a fuck. This nigga right here. What we waiting for? He's right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, in retrospect, I'm kind of glad that it happened like it happened, because you never know the outcome of that situation. And how that was going to go. So it's like, shit happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
To put it in retrospect, Bob is the carefree. And I'm the one that's just doing this.
It's like you blunt, but also like with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's in the moment and you can't really think on it, it's like, yo, stop right here. You gonna ask what for, but you gonna stop. But if it's something that somebody telling you that you got time to linger and think about, it's like, I ain't really fucking that person. You got time to think about it. If the shit that we did is like was so spontaneous, you didn't have time to think about it, but you would say something, act like, bro, y'all niggas on some nut shit, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we already did it. You still with us. You ain't had time to leave him, like, let me get out here for this nut shit turn crazy. It used to be shit like that.
But you know, at the end of the day, though, like, you brothers, so you know, like,
yeah.
And given Sunday, and like, whatever it's gonna be, it's just gonna be.
But at the end of the day, it's like, it's been a very wild couple of years.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it's been very fun. We did a lot of stuff that was fun. Oh, wait.
No, I was gonna say, like you said, bro, like, it's been so long years, bro. It's been so fun years. Even though, like, with that being said, a lot of shit has changed too, like, within the last couple of years.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, niggas fathers and shit like that, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, niggas got a lot of different shit going on nowadays, like, to where, like, now, we really want to take the words, like, how we want to create this generational wealth. Like, how we want, like, what's the next big thing for us? Because, like, the generation that's after us, man,
It's cooked.
I don't even be, like, I ain't trying to even be a hater, but Gen Z is like, it's over.
That's because there's no, you gotta think about it, right? Even though I am the person I am, I've always been the person to do what he wanted to do. So no matter what timeline I was gonna be born in, that was gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
So it's like, what I can say about my timeline and my generation is that the people before me I'm in the 80s. So the people before me is 70, 60, 50. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta think about it now, like, we in the 2020s. The people before these people were 2010, 20, and 2000, 1990. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta think about it. From the 2000s till now, 26 years, all the grandmoms like 30 years old.
Right now?
Not right now, 30. But like, imagine these girls having kids at a young age. We had a surprise visitor. I had to cut real quick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna definitely touch on that. So let me tell you what happened. Right? So boom. Talking to this girl. It was like she was telling me to do shit, right? About me. And I'm doing it. And then when I do it, it became a problem. So like we would go out in certain spaces and she was like, oh, be more conversational, right? So when I'm being conversational, now what I'm conversating about is a problem. Or what I'm saying is a problem. Or is a problem for her. So, you know, during the recording process, like when I record my podcast, I used to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Because like people would call me. For example, she was calling. You didn't hear my phone ring because it was on Do Not Disturb. Right? The phone that we're recording on, the camera that we got, is on Do Not Disturb. So then, not only is it on Do Not Disturb, but in your phone Do Not Disturb, so we get calls. So she's calling me, she's calling my phone, but then she's trying to tell me she's calling. So then she fucking knocks on the door. And they come in here on 10 because she thought I blocked her. So once I showed her that I didn't block her, like, you're not blocked, I sat down, you know. Then she goes and say, well, I still think I'm blocked. And I'm like, but you not, my phone on D&D. And she told me I called your other phone. You didn't call me. I showed her the call log. You didn't call me. Why would I delete your call? Like, why would I say, just out of nowhere, delete your call, say they call? I didn't even know. Then you just popped up, which isn't a problem, but it's how you popped up. You popped up on the assumption that you were blocked and you wasn't. So you came here on the phone with a person acting crazy and then looked dumb because you wasn't blocked. Like, you wasn't blocked. I was not trying to talk to you. I'm doing a podcast.
That's exactly, man.
You know what I'm saying? So then, as I'm saying that, I'm like, damn, not only did you come here on 10, but now you trying to leave like that. Like, no, you wrong. And you about to find out that you were wrong. It's like, oh, you won, I lost. Ain't no winners and no losers. It's called accountability. You came in here and you was the fuck wrong. And you're still trying to move like you're right. You're wrong. But, you know.
Some people, they just don't understand what accountability means. That's all. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. This person came in here and said, you have my number blocked because when I called both of your phones, it rang one time and then went to voicemail. But then when I called from my other phone, it only rang. I mean, it didn't ring. So it's like, what are you talking about?
Right.
What are you talking about? Like, they were trying to switch it up and say, no, well, I meant the other way around. Well, I still feel blocked. And it's that, it's like, if I just show you that you got blocked, then why are you keep on saying that you're blocked or you feel blocked? I just don't understand. But some things you not gonna understand.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like I said earlier, I had to start moving on my time. Man, when she came here, she like, you supposed to bring me my thing. You came and got it. I didn't know what the time limit on bringing you the situation. Then this how I know you was on some shit, because you got other shit here that you didn't go get. Like, you ain't go get all your shit. You just came and got one thing. Cause you was being petty. And then you was wrong. And then you saw it. So, you know, that's that person lost. I ain't lose mine. You see what I'm saying? I'm still sitting here with you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
You know what's one thing that I want to touch on this. If you like young, and when I say young, like if you have the age of like 16 all the way to like 21, figure out what you're trying to do. Even up to 25, you feel what I'm saying? Figure out what you want to do to like that. Because life moves fast, and And you don't want to think of like our age, like girl didn't disclose his age, or he disclosed his age, but I'm about to be 30 at the end of the year, and that's my big girl over there. So you feel what I'm saying? But whatever the case is, you don't want to get to our age, and then you really don't got it. Not to say we don't got it, but niggas really don't got it figured out. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas is getting it, but niggas don't got everything figured out.
It's like we're trying shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Like niggas is more so experimenting and making shit happen. However, though, you want to be secure with your future. Simple as that. You feel what I'm saying? You want to. That's one thing you want to be secure with is your future. So make sure you make something happen. Like, and it's a lot of avenues. Like you know, you can get into the trades like me, and a lot of people just look at it like, oh, you do construction work or you do like engineering work and shit like that. Like, no, like I already know a lot of different shit. Like, how you think motherfuckers is getting these cribs out there for every even work on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, the bank gotta be your best friend.
Yeah, definitely get a bank account.
For real, like, they gotta be your best friend. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? You gotta maintain a relationship so that way you can build your future.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta set up different avenues at that age. Like I said, you 16 to 25. Start really figuring out like what you're gonna do like the rest of your life. And because that shit gonna happen. Once you hit 25, that shit I ain't gonna say it's over, but that time gonna start waxing. And you gonna be like, whoa, like I ain't expect to be 30, I expect to be 35, 40 and then yeah, like that time just go up, you know what I mean? Like and we don't know what time it's our time to go. So figure it out, you know what I mean, while you're young and everything. Time is now. It's no better time than that. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, it's like definitely. I always say if I can go back and like if I can go back in time and be me, that's me now, and see younger me, I would just guide me through life.
Absolutely.
Like I'm like, yo, no, don't go do that, but do this though instead, or you don't gotta go over there and do that with them, or you don't gotta buy this and buy. Like I would just teach myself like strict discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be so solid that it would be like I'm teaching me how to be me. Oh, well, if when I get older. So it's crazy because like if I could go back in time and do that, the me that I'm back in time, like me myself now, I would be evolving because I would make my past person be better. So I would even look different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I wouldn't do a lot of shit. But it's like a lot of shit. Like the last episode, I said something like, I did so much shit in my lifetime. You're not always gonna be the same person. You're gonna end up, growing. You know what I'm saying? Like flowers bloom and die and bloom again. So it's like you might be the same shell, like the same person, but your personality and the awareness and everything else will change. So like I might have did something 20 years ago that I don't remember, but that person I did it to remember. But because I didn't change and evolve over time so much from doing different shit, it's like I don't remember that I did this to this person. Should be crazy. Should be crazy, but again, welcome to I thank y'all for viewing, tuning into the Rolling Stoner podcast. I'm here with my man Rock. He's about to prepare himself for the journey, and then hopefully when that journey, I'm gonna definitely when he called me while he in the joint, we doing the podcast. I'm gonna tell him to call me to update y'all on the situation. I'm gonna put his mailing address and everything in the script and later videos because it hasn't happened yet. So I'm gonna put it there when the time comes. So y'all can send me mail, or pics, whatever. How that's gonna go. But yeah, I'm definitely putting it. But it's been definitely a pleasure seeing and speaking with you and talking to you before all that happened. I'm glad I got the opportunity to do that.
I appreciate you taking out the time and everything. Like you said, interact with you and just kicking with you. For one, it's been a while. For one, and then two, it's like, man, just being able to do this with you is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? You already know it, you show love and everything like that. So it might be the first time, but it won't be the last time. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, yeah, I'll be safe. Yeah, and I appreciate y'all tuning in and everything. And yeah, that's that.
Let's go with Stoners fan.